I want to take you live now to the streets of Athens, Greece. You're looking at a live picture, May Day, some protests going on, demonstrations expected on this May Day, but also you got another group of folks out in the streets today for a different reason, and all these groups are kind of getting mixed together. But Diana Magnay is there for us. She's live on the line, but we're trying to kind of set the scene here with, you got, of course, some people come out, Diana, for May Day anyway, but other groups, in particular, workers' unions are using this day and this opportunity as well to let their voices be heard, and not necessarily all peaceful out there on the streets of Athens, Diana.
It is certainly not all peaceful, TJ, that's right. We've been in amongst clouds of tear gas. We've seen fires. I don't know if they were petrol bombs, but there have certainly been scuffles really just within the last 45 minutes. But as you say, there are basically two groups here. There are, I mean, it is International Labour Day, so the opportunity for workers and workers' unions to come out and protest for their rights. And here in Greece, that's particularly acute right now because of these new austerity measures to save the country from defaulting on its debt, which is going to hit workers here extremely hard. They're going to basically have their salaries cut and have taxes hiked, so the cost of living is going to go up an enormous amount for people here. But then added to those, you have the kind of radical element, the black bloc, who have basically used this as an opportunity to scuffle with police, to cause a bit of a fight. And they're the ones who are really leading the kind of groundswells of bottle throwing towards the police, and therefore the ones who are in the front line effectively when the tear gas is thrown back. But I mean, in front of us now, I'm seeing about 200 riot police who are basically monitoring the situation in the main Constitution Square as the workers go past with their banners up, basically demonstrating against those austerity measures. CJ?
Diana, you talked about a radical element that's out there, and it sounds like they're kind of leading the charge. So would you call these isolated scuffles, isolated incidents, or is this radical element, quite frankly, starting to rattle everybody to the point that larger crowds seem to be getting into scuffles with police?
Larger crowds do inevitably get into scuffles because these radical elements, I mean, they're the same. They're the kind of younger left-wing blocs that you see in across Europe at any kind of demonstrations on May Day in Berlin. You get them here, and they're really just looking for an opportunity to cause a fight. But they're here in large numbers. They're the ones who generally wear black. They cover their faces with black masks, and they generally, whenever they see a camera, try and make you stop filming or even get rid of the camera. So that's the group we're talking about who are really leading the charge here. But the workers are also getting inevitably involved in these clashes.
All right, our Diana Magnay on the streets of Athens. Diana, thank you. We'll check in with you probably again this morning. But again, the live picture you're seeing here, demonstrations for the most part peaceful in the live picture you're seeing here. But again, two different groups out there. Of course, this is International Workers Day, May Day. Happens every year. People go out and demonstrate. Sometimes it's just a family day. People go out for picnics and hang out and whatnot. But also today, people there in Greece. Greece has been in the middle of a huge financial crisis, a big debt crisis in which they are going to be forced to make some serious decisions and some tough decisions and make some serious cuts in budgets, and that's going to affect a lot of workers, and some of those workers' unions taking advantage of this day as well to, like our Diana Magnay say, start some scuffles and some clashes with police. We'll keep an eye on the situation in the streets of Athens. Quick break. We're right back.